We are staying in cabin 2324 on deck 2 of the Royal Caribbean Mariner of the Seas. This is an accessible disability room, so let's go into the room and show you what this cabin has to offer. So starting with the door to the cabin, you will see that there is your emergency evacuation procedure sheet on the back of the door. This will show you all of the routes to your assembly station, and your assembly station for this cabin is on deck 4, marked D17. There is also a general emergency alarm plan, and there is also some information and demonstrations to show you how to put on your life jacket. The life jackets are located in the wardrobe, and you will see that there is a logo here to show you that's where the life jackets are located in the case of an emergency. Also on the door there are 2 portholes because this is an accessible room for people with disabilities. So there is one at eye level for a person who is standing, and there is a lower one for someone who is of a shorter height and also in a wheelchair. There is also a magnet on the door. If you didn't know, the walls and the doors on a cruise ship are magnetic, so this would have been on the front side of our door, and it says sanitised and ready for you. It's just to let you know that the room has been cleaned. There is also a do not disturb magnet, and it says sleeping off the adventure, so you'll just place this on the front side of your door to let your room service attendant know that you do not want to be disturbed. But if you do want your room cleaned that day, or you want your room made up, it says out catching thrills, so they will know that you want your room cleaning and your beds made. But if I just pull back and show you, that is the door. There is also a door handle with a lock. Now this door is very, very special because if you are in a wheelchair, you can access the opening and closing mechanism of this door by pressing this button here. So if I just press this button, the door automatically opens. And if you press it again, it will close for you. So it's absolutely fantastic for people who are in wheelchairs. I'm also going to show you this little bit which is next to the door. This is on the left hand side of the door. There are 2 hooks for hanging up things like your coats and bags, and there are also some lower hooks. There is also the breakfast menu that I will show you later on in the video. But as I pan round to the right side of the door, you will see that there is a floor to ceiling mirror, which is absolutely fantastic for checking your outfit just as you're about to leave the room, whether you're in a bikini or your swimming outfit or your outfit for the evening. You can check how you look. I did want to come over and say hello. My name is Jessica. Welcome to our channel. We are Holiday with the Heathers. I do have a partner with me. That is my husband Wayne. He is the second part of the duo of Holiday with the Heathers. He has gone to get a drink down in the up, we're on floor 2. He has gone to floor 5 to the drink station to go and get a drink with our soda package. So he's up there chilling at the moment, having a drink. But I did want to say thank you so much for coming over to our channel to watch this video. Please give this video a huge thumbs up at the end if you have enjoyed it. If you are new, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We would really appreciate it and love it if you could join our family. And don't forget to hit that notification bell. We post on Wednesdays at 6 and on Sundays at 6 with plenty of travel adventures for you to enjoy. And if you go over to the playlist on the tab on our YouTube channel, you can see all of the other cabin videos, YouTube cabin tours, ship tours, hotel rooms far and wide all over the world. They are there for you to watch. So let's go into the rest of this video. Next to the mirror there is the light switch to the mains of this bedroom, which is great. It is at a mid-level, again accessible for people in wheelchairs. And as I pull back, you will see that this is your wardrobe. As I mentioned earlier, you will see there is a life jacket symbol, and as I open up the cupboard doors, you will see that there are 2 life jackets on the floor. There is also a total of 6 shelves for you to put your belongings on, which is fantastic. There is also quite a bit of floor space there, so you could probably fit 1 suitcase in there standing up. But the most interesting thing about this wardrobe that I find is absolutely fantastic, there is a clothing rail that is accessible for people with disabilities. So if I just pull down on this middle section and pull it down, this will go to mid-height for someone who is in a wheelchair so they can access their clothing needs. And if I do the complete opposite and push it up, it goes up straight for you. Right there, and then you just pop that back. There is also a total of 4 or 5 hangers in this wardrobe, which is great. We're only on a 5-day cruise, so we don't really have much clothing with us, and most of the stuff has already been ironed and steamed, so we can put them away on the shelves nice and neat. There is also laundry service facilities, which I will go into more detail with you later on in the video. Next to the wardrobe, you will see there is a lovely sized vanity. There is also 4 drawers for you to put your belongings in. I will just show you how far they go back, and in this drawer you will also see the room service menu. So if I just scan over this for you now, you will see there are plenty of options for you to enjoy, from appetizers to salads to the favorites. Some of them are the grilled salmon, fried chicken wings sound amazing. There is also some sandwiches, sides, and the room service is available to order from 11 AM to 6 AM, and it also states there is a service fee of £7.95 per room delivery, and an 18% gratuity will be added for certain ports and itineraries. Don't think there's anything else on the back. Oh, there is actually. There's a breakfast menu. So this is served from 6 AM to 11 AM. And just to let you know, if you dial room service, continental breakfast is complimentary, and the American breakfast have a service fee of £7.95. The continental breakfast is just here. If I pan over it for you, they do things like juices, coffee, tea and milks. Things from the bakery like bagels, donuts. I'm sure Wayne will be making the most of this. And they also offer things like cereals, fruits and yogurts. And then the American breakfast is basically exactly what it says. Pancakes, bacon, eggs, how you like them, and the list goes on. So I hope you have enjoyed that mini little look at the breakfast menu. And there are a few other drawers underneath. There are also some sockets here, which is fantastic. So that is wonderful if you are charging any laptops or phones, or you need to work on this vanity. There is also a chair just here, so you can sit and either do some work or have your coffee in the morning, or you can also get ready of an evening, ready for the nighttime entertainment. There is also ice available upon request. Just ask your stateroom attendant to assist you with that. There is also a little cabinet here with a total of 4 more shelves, which is lovely. You can store your things away. So there's plenty of storage in this stateroom. As I pull back, you'll see there are 2 beautiful lights either side of the mirror. So there's plenty of lighting for you to use while you're getting ready. And again, there is another cabinet on the other side, so Wayne and I can both have one each, which is wonderful. There is a further 2 more sockets, and I presume this is the switch for the lights, which is fantastic. I'm just going to pop that back on so you can see how it lights up. Next to the chair and underneath the cabinet, there are 4 more drawers. There is also a complimentary hairdryer for you to use, so you do not need to bring your own. I'm going to shut these now just so you can see how many drawers there are, which is fantastic. As I pull up, you will see above the television there is a lovely cabinet with 2 more shelves, which is great for storage. So I'll shut these as well just so you can see what that looks like. Below the cabinet there is a lovely flat screen television, and at the moment it is showing you that it's 2:30 in the afternoon, and this is the evening wellness and retail therapy itinerary for the day. There's plenty going on. There's raffles for the spa. There is also free charm bracelets. We collected them earlier, and there's lots of talks and lots of other things going on. And there is also Latin dance music trio. There is also movies on the deck at 6 PM. There's plenty of things to do. There is even ice under the big top. There is an ice rink. How amazing is that? Then below that there is also a little shelf on here. I don't know what this, I think this might be from the fridge. I'll have to put that back, but there is a mini shelf just here along with a safe under there. I don't believe Wayne and I are going to use it, but it does say here on the wall that this is a place for your valuables. All you have to do is create a 4-digit code, press the lock button, and it's done. And to unlock it, enter the same 4-digit code and the door will unlock. But I'm going to close this because we're probably not going to use the safe. Underneath the safe there is another cupboard, and in here you have your fridge, which is absolutely fantastic. We are going to put our 2 bottles of wine that we have bought on the ship with us. You are allowed to bring 1 bottle of wine or 1 bottle of champagne per person, as long as it is 750 cl or millilitres. Nothing above that, and you're allowed to bring them. You are allowed to consume them in your stateroom, and your stateroom attendant will bring you a corkscrew to open that. If you would like to take it to dinner, there is a $25 surcharge, and they will have to open it at the table for you and charge you that fee. So I believe that does go in the fridge. I will pop that back in there later. Next to the vanity, you will see there is a lovely 2-seater sofa, which is wonderful. We've just put our bags on there at the moment. We haven't got our suitcases yet, but we did bring things like a backpack. We've got Wayne's shirts that have been folded up and ironed, and Wayne has his storage. Above that sofa, there is some artwork on the wall and another wall lamp. There's plenty of lighting in this room. There's 1 spotlight there, another spotlight there, the 2 lights on the wall over there, there's 1 by the door, there's a light over there, so there's plenty of lighting, which is fantastic. There is also another armchair next to the window, which is beautiful, so if you wanted to read a book with the sunlight coming through the porthole, that is another lovely option for you to relax. As I pull back, you will see that this room is a lot larger than other staterooms, and this is because it is an accessible room, and this is so that the wheelchairs can manoeuvre easily throughout the room. I am not in a wheelchair, but this was really nice of Royal Caribbean to give us this room because it helps so much more for my disabilities, but also it's great because we've never stayed on a cruise ship in an accessible room. We've tried to get them on our past 2 cruises with P&O, but they always sold out, and because I'm not in a wheelchair, I feel like I don't actually need one. But today they gave us this room, which is fantastic. I did also want to show you the porthole. Now we are on deck 2, so you can see we are very close to the water level. We are still in port at the moment, in Port Canaveral. We aren't due to set sail till 4 p.m. I'm not sure how high the waves will get, but I'm sure it's going to be fantastic to see any dolphins or any sea life that goes by, or any birds. There is also some net curtains that just pull across, and there is some blackout curtains which pull across also, and you can see how dark and cozy the room gets. But I'm going to open that back up just because it's such a beautiful day here in Florida, and you can see the port, everyone doing their things, making sure that the ship is ready to set sail at 4 o'clock. Next to the chair there is also a glass coffee table. We will probably pull this in front of here because Wayne loves to have snacks and have his cups of tea, sitting and chilling. Panning round from the porthole, you will see that there is a beautiful double bed, which is absolutely fantastic for Wayne and I. There is lots of storage under the bed along with spare bedding for this room. Just a tip for you also, Wayne and I like to put our suitcases under the bed, so if you open up your suitcase and lie it flat, it should fit under there, and you just need to pull it out like a drawer when you want to access your clothing. But because this room has plenty of storage space, I probably will unpack, but because we're only on this for 5 days, I'm happy to live out of my suitcase, and most of Wayne's items have been ironed in our previous hotel before we boarded the ship, and I just need to hang them in the wardrobe. You will also see that on the bed there is lots of deals for beverage packages, dining packages, photo specials, lots of information about your next cruise, private photo shoots. So things like this do tend to be put on your bed or on the vanity over there, like your itinerary. But on this ship there is your itinerary on the television, and you can also find it on the Royal Caribbean app. Next to the bed there is a bedside table, and in here there is a drawer for you to put your belongings, and there is also space underneath. You can see that the bedding is just popping out just there. Above the bedside table, you will see there is a bedside lamp, which is absolutely lovely. If you would like to read a book in bed, there is lots of lighting. There is also an emergency call bell. If you are in need of assistance, you can ring that and someone from the ship staff will come to help you. There is also plenty of pillows on this bed. Lots and lots of comfort in this beautiful room that Royal Caribbean have kindly upgraded us to. We did upgrade to a promenade view room, but somebody had already taken that room, which isn't a problem, and they've kindly put us in a room with an outdoor view. We would have had an indoor view, which is fine. That's the one we paid £10 per person for using the Royal Up scheme. We haven't been given the upgrade for free. We have paid £10 per person, and we found out at 10:30 this morning that we have been upgraded, but because the rooms have all finished, they've kindly bumped us up even to another upgraded room with an ocean view, which is absolutely fantastic, because we were going to have an interior view, which is still amazing, but now we have an ocean view, so we can take in all of those fantastic Caribbean views and all that beautiful turquoise water. As I pan round to the opposite side of the bed, you will see another bedside table with another drawer, along with a remote for the television and a telephone, so you can contact guest services and anybody else. You can also contact the room service attendants, and you can also order room service from this phone. There is also another lamp on the wall, along with an emergency call button again, and there is also 2 more plug sockets. On the wall opposite the bed, you will see the air conditioning features. There is a cool setting and a warmer setting to control the air conditioning in the room. Now, because this is an accessible room, you will see there is a very large door. I'm just going to go into here and show you what is inside, and you will see there is an absolutely huge wet room ensuite bathroom. And as I pan round, you will see again, just like near the door over here, on the bathroom door, you will see that there are a set of lower hooks and a set of higher hooks for anyone who needs to access the lower or higher hooks. It is fantastic for people's accessible needs. As I come into the room, there is even more hooks on the wall. This is what is known as a wet room, so it's easy for a roller chair or a wheelchair to come in straight to the shower and not have to maneuver too much in order to get the shower. There is no bath or step, and it's very accessible for people with disabilities. There is also a washing line, which is absolutely great. All you do is pull this out and you can hang your clothes up to dry, and that just pulls into there, locks into place, and you can hang things like your wet costumes if you've been at the pool all day, or towels and things like that. There is also 2 handrails to help people who need that little bit of extra support. There is also a shower chair, which is fantastic for me because sometimes I'm really fatigued. I haven't been able to have a proper shower in a long time because of my dialysis catheter, but I've actually had it removed due to a recent hospital stay, so I can actually have a shower properly for the first time in about 2 years. So I'm very excited, but because it's my first time, I will definitely be making use of this shower chair, which is amazing for people with mobility issues. There is also 2 shelves on the wall, again a lower one and a higher one. There is also complimentary hair and body wash 2-in-1 from Royal Caribbean. There is also a handheld separate shower, so you can take that off for people who are in wheelchairs, and these are the shower features. And there is also a tall shower at the top, along with an extractor fan. As I pull back, you will see that there is a pull around shower curtain for your privacy. Also next to the toilet, there is another emergency call button, and there is also some rails. This is an adjustable rail that you can lift up and down to help with any accessibility needs. There is the toilet, very self-explanatory. There is also 2 more handrails, which is great, along with a towel rail to hang all of your towels. There is a phone in the bathroom. Now, I've never seen that before in a cruise cabin. I don't know whether this is because it's an accessible cabin and because this is for emergency reasons, but there is a phone next to the toilet. There is also a toilet brush on the floor. There is also a shaver plug socket in here, so you can have a shave, which is just under there. As I pull back, you will see that there is a wash basin, which is suitable for a wheelchair to fit underneath. There is plenty of space along with a trash can. There is also another handrail and a towel rail above, but that could also be classed as a lower towel rail also. And there is lots of mirrors on the wall. But the feature that I like most about this bathroom, there is cabinets. So there is 3 large shelves in here to put all of your toiletry products, which is absolutely amazing. And there is another light just above the cabinet. There is also some complimentary sea salt breeze soap, which is great for you. Sorry, salt and breeze soap for you to wash your hands. And there is also some face cloths. And there is also a vent on the floor, so all of the water can go into there so the bathroom doesn't get flooded, because as I've said, this is a rolling wet room. And as we leave the bathroom, you can see how much space there is in this entire cabin. This is an accessible cabin, which is absolutely fantastic. And I can't believe how lucky Wayne and I are that we get to wake up every morning to this fantastic view. We weren't expecting this at all. It's so kind of them that they've swapped us from an interior cabin with a promenade view to an ocean view. We did pay £10 per person using the Royal Up scheme that Royal Caribbean provide their customers with, but instead they gave us an ocean view, which is absolutely fantastic. But thank you so much for coming to our channel and watching this video, and we will see you in the next one.